because that's what it's all about. It's fun. It's going to 12 o'clock. We'll be back at 3 o'clock as always, but Trader Prad and Miss V absolutely knocked that out of the park, and I think it's going to be exactly the same thing again here today, guys. So we want to be able to hand this one off. I don't know if we're going to the 4 box, which we did yesterday. There we are. Everybody's in there.
What up, Prad?
Hey, what's
Proudly
up,
in the house.
What up, Prad? I mean, Prad wearing, I mean, he's already wearing better shirts than us. I mean, who is this guy? But look, Prad, we're excited for today. There's a lot of stuff moving. I know you've been trading Coinbase, so we'll throw it over to you. I don't know if we're throwing it right now, but I got to give the shout out to my kid Father's Day right there. So, you can't see it, but this is the trophy. We'll throw it over to you.
Thank you guys. I hope you guys had a great day today. I, started off well, but then sadly gave it all back. But we're still here. We're still alive. Let's take it right to the screen. I want to start off the trading session, or at least the recap session over here real quick of how my trade started. You guys saw, what's this, Sean, I believe, who just, took it all the way to 90 the first time right off the open. I was focusing on FULC when that was taking place, so a little bit of FOMO there. I came back, pulled up coin on my charts, and I saw 280 could be a good bottom to pick right here, so I started off. Mic check, mic's on. No? Echo. Ooh. 280 could be a good bottom to pick right here, so I started off. Mic check, mic's on. No? Echo. Yes.
Write in the comments. Hi guys, welcome everyone to the meme show. Thank you for joining us. Please be active on the chat. I got a new microphone, so please write in the chat if I sound better.
Valeria's mic is not on. Sean's mic is still on. Reverb from the background. Guys, we're really sorry about these technical issues. We just got a couple new mics and we haven't fixed them up yet. We're trying to fix them. Guys, we're really sorry about these technical issues. Just trying to change the values over here real quick, so let me just go back to my face. We're trying to fix them. I hope that changes stuff for you guys. Does that make a difference? And we didn't have light on too. We're working on the little hiccups here and there. I'm really sorry. Still echo, delay, and we didn't have big delay and big echo. We're working on the little hiccups here and there. I'm really sorry. Who's running the control board? I am sadly running the control board right now. We believe we did the test run yesterday, which worked out fine, and we didn't change anything, which is crazy. Who's running the control board? I am sadly close the browser. Oh, right now. We believe we did the test run yesterday, which worked out fine, and we didn't change anything. I don't even have the browser up for the stream, that is. So.
Alright, it will be national day, everyone. Sorry guys, we'll do our best to fix it.
I don't even have the
Right now,
browser
just
up
try it in
for
the
the
chat.
stream, that is. So. Okay, this is yeah. Okay, going back to coin over here. Sorry about the echo. Started off with 280 long, caught the bottom after missing in the initial push to 290, found some exits near the VWAP, and then eventually rode it back to 290. I wanted to get back long when it came back to 280, missed my opportunity. This is where Sean, I believe, took his long and rode it all the way to 294. Insane long. Congratulations to Sean. This is where I actually took my hit. I tried to take the 290 break the first time it happened. It only went to 290.50. I bag held it a little bit too long than I should have, and I tried to take the 290 break. Markets are crashing. The echo is unbearable. I'm sorry. What do we do about the echo?
Is it better? So people write in the comments to turn off the audio of the stream.
I don't even have the stream open, so.
I turned off the sound. So can your production team on that side check out our sound? Give us any recommendations? Oh, echo is gone now.
Echo is gone now. Don't watch the stream. We don't have the stream up on our side, guys. Okay, so that just happened out of nowhere. We didn't even do anything, and the echo just stopped. So that's weird. That is extremely strange. Once again, I apologize to all the viewers. I'm pretty sure the echo has to be annoying for your ears and the microphones. Apologize for that. That's strange. I did not even change anything. All right. Well, now that it's fixed, going back right into the trading right here. Coinbase, guys, crazy move off Coinbase. Once again, where was I? I was talking about how I took the break of the 290 the first time, which only gave me 50 cents. I bag held it way longer than I should have. Came back down, you know. Sean was quick enough on the keys. Sadly, being a gamer, I wasn't quick enough on the keys. I took a big hit, gave away all my profits on the day on that, and eventually tried to pick some bottoms again. And you know, made some of it back, and now I'm just waiting for the retracement back to 280. So maybe I could ride it back to VWAP near the 288 level, or even all the way back to 294. Maybe test that 300 level tomorrow. But besides that, that was my trade on coin. Another trade that I did today was FULC. FULC was I started my day bad on FULC, and then I used coin to get back most of my money, and then I gave it back on coin. So sad start, but you know, we're still alive. We're gonna see what opportunities we get with you guys live on stream, and make a money back, boys. So what did I do on FULC? FULC yesterday, like I said, $22 could be tested, and exactly 22 was tested, bounced off of that level, which was you know, great to see. But so today I came in with a little bit more confidence, seeing that my levels was you know, being hit, and the levels that I was looking for were actually going there. The stock was going there. So today I was looking at the 25 breakout. Didn't work out for me. Once it came back to 24, I noticed the weakness of the stock and how it could not go back to 25. I was watching the tape, watching the level 2. There was a lot of weakness. The stock was, it just could not go back to even 24.50. And every time it would try to go back to 24.50, 24.60, it would get rejected. So I try to take the short of 24. But, you know, once your emotion kicks in, it is that happens when, you know, when you're just losing on a couple of trades here and there. Emotions kick in. You're scared to hold a position longer than you want to. I didn't stick to my playbooks today, and that caused me to, you know, not capitalize on the winners and turn my losers bigger. So number one rule, guys, is stick to your playbook, stick to your rules, have a systemized way to trade, and always stick to that. You know, don't be on the fence. Figure out if you're gonna go on that side or this side. Never be on the fence, and you will most likely, if you have a, you know, profitable system and you're able to stick to it, you won't fall into problems where your emotions kick in and, you know, kick you out of a trade that ends up being a good trade. So that's a quick little tip there. FULC now currently back at $21, broke 22. The support that I wanted to say was support, broke that. Now currently testing 21 area that it established in pre-market. I would like to see what happens here. This is actually somewhere I would like to go long. So I'm just gonna take a couple entries here. So we are now long FULC. I'm going to use the 2050 as my support area. If it breaks 2050, I'm going to get out of this trade. I'm going to try to use this to go all the way back to VWAP as my target, FULC. Valeriia.
All right, guys, test 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is my microphone back? I believe so. Thank you very much for support, everyone. We'll be getting better. Someone wrote on the chat that it's echo manipulation. Well, I agree with you. Prad, someone is asking on the chat, is it good time to buy WW?
Sorry, what was that? Her mic's not working? Oh, that's weird. Her mic is on and it's not working. The audio guys are going to look at that right now. So, what was the stock, Valeriia?
WW.
So, Valeria's talking about WW. Let me pull that up. WW on NASDAQ. The charts are not loading. 5 million shares traded today. The high of 25 and a low of 22.82. Opened the stock at 23.62. Currently trading at 22.90. Downwards trend on the day, down 29%. Looks like the stock's just having a bad day. Look at the daily candle. Yesterday, bad day. Today is just making newer lows. Even on the daily scale, you know, you can clearly see that it's just breaking all supports. Every support that there was above 22, 26 area has just been tested and broken. So I would like to see what happens here at the 23 area and see if it holds that or not for the rest of the day. If it holds 23, this could be a good, you know, ride back to 24. I don't know if this is an earnings play or if this is a, you know, like a different catalyst behind it. But based on that catalyst and other things going with the WW stock, I would be careful for what it does near this 23 level. Lost 260 on FULC. I'm with you there, my friend. I'm pretty much near the same level on FULC today. You know, it happens though. Gotta keep your head up. Focus on what you did right and what you did wrong. Learn from your mistakes. Come back to it tomorrow. I for sure learned from my mistakes today. I even told myself, you know, don't take the breakout. It's not a breakout type of day. We don't have the same volume we did as yesterday. And even then, I told myself these things. I was on the fence. I stood there, just sat on top of the fence and didn't get off of it. I didn't want to go to the left side or the right side, and it was painful, right? So pick a side. Figure out what you want to do. Once you make up your mind, just go for it. I told myself I'm not going to take the 25 break, and I still did it. It happens. Sometimes you just break your rules, right? So let's go back to FULC. I see FULC being talked about in chat. Currently at 2071, 2070. So like I said, I'm using the 2050 as my support right here, which is the resistance area in pre-market. Is that pre-market? Yeah, that's like a 8 o'clock, 8:30 area. So if it breaks 2050, I want to be out of this trade. I don't want to be looking long anymore. I am long right now. Just looking for a minor retracement back to VWAP. I'm not looking for the glory trades like yesterday on FULC, you know, going all the way to 22 from 18 or whatever price it was. I'm not looking for those trades right now. I'm just looking for a retracement to VWAP. I don't think the stock has to do what it did yesterday. Couple articles that I saw were interesting was right here. So Morgan Stanley CEO wants offices back open, and they want their employees back in the office. I find this very interesting because you know, a lot of people, my friends in the IT department, have always loved working from home. Every opportunity they get working from home, they work from home. And with coronavirus and the pandemic, you know, I doubt how many people really want to go back to the office where they can just stay in their pajamas and, you know, just work from home on their sofas. So Morgan Stanley CEO wanting his employees back in the office as soon as possible, whereas actually the employees want to do the complete opposite and want flexible work from home hours, is going to be an interesting turn of events to see how that unfolds. Probably going to dictate for a lot of other industries too. It could dictate for, you know, tech and so on. I personally can't wait to have this office full again and have my friends back here watching them trade and having everyone make money together. I would right now hand it over to Valeriia. Maybe you want to come over here?
Hi guys, thank you, Brad. So kind of you. How's it going, guys? So I don't know, just please support us, smash the like button. Production team is working on fixing my microphone, and I'll be back with you. My people rate also whole day was not working today, but now it's back, and I can't wait to see names on the chat and start crashing those trades on my VWAP setup.
So now going back to FULC real quick, it's going back up from my initial price, which is good. You know, we're only down a couple cents from the from our entry. I might take another couple shares here. I really want to build a position. It does look like it wants to hold this support that it created near the 2050 and make a retracement, hopefully back to 23. I really thought 22 would hold and not break based on the daily scale. This chart really won't go back right now that far, so let's just show you on TradingView. FULC on the daily at $22 right here is a great resistance that it had, that it broke out yesterday. Actually didn't break out, sorry, I'm wrong. It bounced off of that yesterday and opened up higher in pre-market and traded higher, making a high of 25.25. Is that the all-time high? The all-time high is 25.25. So 25.25 is the all-time high. Knowing that, I told myself there was not enough volume to take the breakout trade on 25 break, and I still did it. I'm beating myself over it. It happens, guys. It happens. NEO and PLTR. NEO on New York. NEO on New York. Charts are not loading again. Neo. I know a lot of people have battles over this. Nio. Don't bring me into this, he says. So today, traded 15 million shares, high of 45, a low of 43. Currently bottoming out, looks like making lower lows actually. Time of sales looks like, let's see what time of sales shows us. I see a couple above bid, some above offer prints going off. These are offer prints. Oh, look at that. So yeah, new low has just now been established. Are we gonna keep going lower on Neo? What's going on the daily? My charts are still not loading. So there we are. We are in like the last couple weeks range, so I'm not really interested as a day trader. You know, I like seeing new levels. The volume has also been tapering off. Does not interest me. I don't think there's something to be traded over here. There was way better trades for a day trader, but for investor or in a long-term aspect, I think this is just sideways action. Barcoding, as some people put it. 45 seems to be a resistance right now, and I would say maybe 43, 40 as your support. Realistically, just give it 40, the bottom over here. Some people would even give this bottom over here, which is like 41, 42. I just like giving it the end of ranges that way. You know, it does make you take less shares, but in the end, you don't get stopped out that often. And when the price ends up being not bad, you know, you end up getting a decent of a win on it. Can't be price hunting too much if your strategy gives you a good win rate and a good risk to reward percentage. mRNA is dumping. mRNA was, it's below 400. Look at that. mRNA is actually below 400 when we were at 500 yesterday, and I took a beating on trying to take the 500 long, but then eventually made it back on other aspects on mRNA. So today mRNA is now down. I just got a message in my ear. We're going to quickly throw it to Valeriia over here.
Mic check, take 10. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, guys. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Prad?
I can hear you well, loud and clear, because you're sitting next to me, but let's see if the show can hear you. Mic is good.
Mic is good. Finally, I'm back, guys. So, what do we trade? I'm just came back to my station.
Looks like Valeria's still flustered. We'll give her a couple seconds to regroup, get her thoughts processed. So I'm just gonna quickly go to chat here. Chat wants to see Miss V. So Miss V, you better hurry up. Chat just wants you over here. I did see AMC before all of that, so let's see what AMC is doing. AMC currently did make a bounce from what's that, 2980 area. 2975 is the low. Did make a bounce from there. Can this go to VWAP? Will be interesting. Brandon actually messaged me saying NIO earnings tomorrow after market. That will be interesting to see what happens with that EV car maker tomorrow, and if that helps Tesla and the other EV movers, car makers move also with them. We'll be watching NIO after market. You tell her, Prad. Valeriia, you ready?
Well, guys, I am thinking into what I can get into trade. Well, today I really wanted to go long on UPST. Actually, I did. I thought my platform doesn't work. Can you show my screen?
Yeah, for sure.
What? I've been in a trade. I made $4. Wow. Okay, so let me show you my great trade. Here I went into long position on UPST, and here I exited. Very simple, very easy. I wouldn't say that's my best trade, but again, finally my platform back, and hopefully soon I'll move here and will be able to use my platform during the morning show. What do you think about this great trade, Prad?
Guys, what can I say, man? I sit here all day and I'm just like throwing money to people and algorithms. She's makes a trade, goes away, comes back, and she's up money for like, what's the third day in a row now? Fourth day in a row now. She's killing it, guys. She is killing it. I think she should sit here. I should sit there. Moving on. Valeriia, real good job on those executions. Do you want to go over why you got into the point you did?
Well, yeah, so first of all, guys, I would really recommend you. I'll send you the link later. Like Brandon, I don't know what time he comes even here. I don't know if he even go back home to sleep because he does the great job. He does our homework for us. He creates watch list. So basically when I came in the morning and I saw UPST on that list and that the stock moving crazy to the upside, that was my first reason why would I be interested to trade that stock. And also, trend is your best friend. So today I decided that I want to go long, but I put a stop loss order because I was expecting it to go to the downside soon because it was pretty far from the VWAP at that time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem with your executions. Not bad at all. You know, if you were more active, I honestly believe you would have made a lot more money because the way I see your executions are laid out right now, you would have probably taken the same longs again and again and again and gotten out on the highs. Great job. I would love to see what your strategy is so I could steal it. Real quick, going to my trade over here on FULC. FULC did break down from my stop loss that I had, which was at 2050. FULC now going below 2050, currently trading at 2031. So I guess stopped out on that. I'm going to be watching the $20 level now that I formed in pre-market to maybe go long off of that. And most likely, guys, my target now will not be VWAP. If I do this, my targets will be probably 22 based on the resistance that it formed, you know, way earlier in the year, which it bounced off yesterday. Yeah, it broke out of 22 today in pre-market, but you know, it went to 25, failed to reclaim 23. So I don't know if it's got the strength to even break 22. If I do want to play this right now, my only trades I see is either play the pick bottoms at 20 and go to 22 and have my exit on 20.
People in the chat say that my strategy is I like the logo, then buy. Well, some people say that trade what you know, guys. So basically, I like Starbucks, right? So I trade Starbucks. Like Sean knows Apple and he liked the stock. And like all his family except for him, I guess, have iPhones. So that's why like he invests in Apple. So what do you think about that, Prad? Trade what you know.
I mean, 100%, you have to trade what you know. If you're trading other people's trades and other people's stocks, most of the time, you know, you're only as good as they are helping you. And if they stop helping you, you're going to start failing. And when you start failing, you give up, and you give up, bad things happen. Clearly, you know, have your plan, have your stocks, have your setups, and, you know, trade you, be you. You are as good as your setups are and how you plan yourself. So don't try to be Valeriia, even though she's killing it. I want to be Valeriia, but I can't.
Oh, it's so sweet, and I want to be Prad.
All
like,
right.
One day we said that we're gonna like exchange,
yeah,
right?
one day.
Yes.
Real quick, thank you for the shout out. Whoever told me to look at Hood. Hood's at 50, has to be a support, right? Obvious support for me in my mind. I did take a shot over here, so if it breaks 50, I will get out. Going long on this $50 marker. As you can see on the daily over here. Let me just zoom in for you guys. So this is a daily chart. Looks pretty bad, I know. So let's do this. $50 support has to be a thing. Going long, if it breaks 50, we'll get out. We'll see how that plays out. Oh, my chart just minimized completely. Give me a second. Here we go. So Hood. We are now $30 in the 30 cents in the money. Sorry, not $30. Any thoughts on Airbnb for earnings? I've always loved Airbnb as an idea for earnings. You know, especially as reopening play right now. I don't know how the earnings would be for Airbnb. I would expect a decline. You know, how many people are actually going out there getting a cottage Airbnb and, you know, staying outdoors? I would expect some people are, but how many people are actually renting it out willingly with the pandemic going on? So I would love to see what the earnings comes out as. How much money, is there an increase in revenue, or is it a decrease, or is it neutral? I would love to see what the numbers come out as. But, you know, Airbnb always a great play in my mind for the reopening kind of time, or not time, but reopening basket. Another quick little note that I had over here, which is, you know, going real well with our memes and movers theme, is the manic Robinhood era is forcing quants to rethink popular trades. Between record dip buying and the Robinhood roller coaster, the meme stock army is running wild across Wall Street. You know, so meme stocks are just taking over. Quants have to reconsider their strategies. They have to come up with new strategies. The naked shorting strategies that they've been using for, you know, years and years and years. The short squeeze, Wall Street kids have come up with the counter strategy for that, which is the short squeeze strategy. We worked out for GME great. If you were the people who got it when it was the bottom and rode it all the way to the top, you know, you were laughing with that. So that was the quants now have to come up with counter strategies because of all the Wall Street bets kids just going crazy. So, you know, congratulations to all the memes and movers guys out there who are just giving the hedge funds all the trouble. Really gonna check real quick on my hood position. Now up 47 cents in the money. Like, my target's gonna be 51 and above. Final target probably VWAP. I would love to see if it goes there. It has to test 51 area for me and break out of 51 for me to continue to hold 52. I would love to see the price action in that area. So I'm just gonna quickly add a tick filter because I see a lot of less than 100 share prints and it's useless for me at least. So we'll do that. Right. Where are we? Coin is dipping.
Yes, it is.
Valeriia, do you have anything for us?
Well, basically, I'm trying to find any news catalyst on ACY stock because it went down, so I'm working on that.
Cool. So
Yeah.
let's go back to my charts here. Coinbase is dipping below VWAP. Perfect time. This is actually great. I want to see what happens on the price action here. Maybe having a 100 share filter on Coinbase might be too much because look at these shares that are coming in. You know, there's small prints. Usually you'll see a little bit of 100 here and there. So having a 100 share filter on Coinbase might be too much. You gotta, you know, pick and choose. Beyond Meat. I heard Beyond Meat has teamed up with Pizza Hut, my favorite pizza place.
Really?
Put your favorite pizza places in the comments, guys. I would love to read it, but just in a second, they teamed up with Pizza Hut for pepperoni. That's my favorite pizza too. That pepperoni better taste good, or I'm gonna be upset.
Do you know what's my favorite pizza? With duck. Have you ever tried pizza with duck, guys, in
Duck
Toronto?
pizza?
Yes, it's amazing. Write in the comments if you ever tried that.
I
Duck
have
pizza
never
for the
had
win.
duck ever in my life, so clearly that's my answer right there. I've
Oh,
never
no,
even
no.
tried it. But I would love to try it. Maybe one day you can bring it in. We can all try duck
Yes,
pizza.
it's a great idea. I should do this. I'll do for sure.
Plant-based pepperoni, gross. I mean, I have the same idea as you. You know, I love my meat. I love the barbecuing. So plant-based pepperoni on a Pizza Hut pizza, that better not make me upset about Pizza Hut. But yo, let's check out Beyond real quick. Coinbase, like I said, broke VWAP, going lower. I would love to start, getting a position over here, maybe by 285 area or even under 285. Let's see if it gives us a chance. BYND, Beyond Meat, duck pizza. Sean, what's your take on this? Sean, are you here, Sean?
Thai chicken, he says. Is it the pizza?
Duck pizza.
Yeah, people love duck.
I would love to. Like, what does duck taste like? Chicken?
No.
Everything tastes like chicken, says Neil.
No.
Guys, do you guys agree with that? Pineapple and duck. Pineapple and pizza.
Yeah, pineapple on pizza. It's a new version.
All right, Beyond Meat. We are Beyond Meat. I love the incline has all the way from 124.16 bottom to 127.60. Currently trading at 126.69. volume is not even a million, so I would probably not have this on my radar. But the move is not bad, right? You get multiple dollars of move if you were able to form your levels and catch the bottom. It looks like 120 was a support maybe a couple of days ago, and it just seems to have bounced off of that. The pepperoni news with Pizza Hut could have helped it. Sorry? Hood is 50. So Hood back to 50, which is my current entry price. Let's see if it breaks. If it's out of this, I got to get out. So time of sales is showing weakness. There's a lot of shares being printed on 50. There is size on 50. Let's see if it holds it. Currently, a lot of mid prints going on. Looks like sellers don't want to hit 50, or buyers are stepping in and actually protecting 50. Either way, 50 is being held up. 50, the bid price, actually my bid price seems to be locked up. No, we're fine. That's just a little glitchy. But bid price is actually going up. I am not in danger, but we're not out of danger either, right? So we're exactly at our entry price over here. Let's see what Hood wants to do around 50. Hopefully it doesn't break. Cat going 220 plus. Let's see Cat. Let's get these charts up for you. Okay, thank you. So charts up now. Cat's up 1.68%. 2.6 million volume, high of 219, currently trading at 217 and a low of 214. That low is probably pre-market. Actually, no, that's right off the open. Okay, not bad. So just touched the pre-market low off open and made an insane run to 219.50 basically. Then tested VWAP, barcoded by VWAP a little bit, and broke out of the 217 level. And now it's testing, I guess, the 218.50 level. So let's see what Cat wants to do here. Could go to 220. Let's see on the daily if it has the potential to do that. Looks like, yeah, 220 could be a resistance that it needs to test. Maybe it could have already done that bounce off of 220 at 219.15, and then this triple top or even quadruple top. I don't know if that's a technical term for a pattern. I try not to use patterns. You know, technical patterns do work great, but if you can try to do time of sales reading and level 2 reading, it kind of gives you a more in-depth idea of what's going on than technical patterns and candlestick patterns. But nothing wrong with using candlestick patterns and technical patterns. Everyone has their own way of trading, and a lot of them work and a lot of them don't. And then there's times when some work, it's not times when some don't, right? So as long as you know what strategy and what technical analysis tool to be using at the right time, you're golden. Right now, we see the clear 1, 2, 3, 4 times it tested 218.50, bounced off of it, came to VWAP, and then it's just gonna barcode here. So this is if you want to play a breakout, this could be a pretty good breakout. If you want to scalp it, you could short it, go long, go exit. So you got a nice little barcoding area over here, just a sideways action here, just to trade from. If you do, please do that. Hood, Hood broke down hard, so I need to get out. Yeah. So we are out of our Hood for a loss. Sadly, Hood did break the $50 level. My stop didn't go off, so I had to manually punch out of that. That's fine. We'll continue to see what it does around this level. You know, we are at around lunchtime, 11:30. Volume is significantly high for around this time. That candle is actually higher than the rest of the day. So I might have picked the wrong time or even the wrong level to bottom pick here. Noticing that big volume candle was actually on a down candle. Maybe it has more momentum to the downside over here. Maybe 50 was not the level to pick bottom, and that's not a support at all. So we need to see what Hood does around here. Do you use auto stops? I don't know what auto stops are. Are you talking about trailing stops? mRNA. What's mRNA doing? Also going down. Are the markets coming off here? quickly going to switch over to this screen, which might not give you much info, but this is the screen that I use to trade. I'm just going to look at the markets here because I have them on this screen. And so markets are basically, they came off a little bit. So, but that should not be the reason why everything seems to be going down, but that's fine. Do I prefer trailing stops or hard stop losses? It depends on the situation. Depends on what type of order I need to use. If I'm in the money quite a bit and I don't want to bother managing the stock and I just want to go do other stuff, I'll use a trailing stop. Like I'll just set a trailing stop of whatever half an ATR of the stock. Maybe that might be too much. Maybe just two times the whatever my original target was. I'll just give it maybe 25 cents. For trailing stops for me, like it just depends on whatever my amount of money I'm willing to lose off the top of what I already have. So trailing stops I try not to use because of that key thing. What I do use is just basic hard stops. We have direct access to markets here, so that gives us gateways that we want to do. And I actually have a keyboard here just filled with gateways, as you can see, with little stickers on there, and these gateways allow me to pick and choose how I want to code my stops, and that's what I use for my stops in, stops out, and so on. UPST is actually the stock that Valeriia was trading today with the beautiful long execution. Right now it looks just like more sideways action for me. I don't really see much, but we could pick a bottom here at 165, something that I could take a shot at. 165 back to the VWAP test area, or even the 170 high. It seems like it just wants to keep trading in this range for today. Would love to see if buyers or sellers come in and make it break out of this range. What is your VWAP setup? My VWAP, I don't really have a VWAP setup. I just use VWAP as an indicator for targets for when I'm playing my retracement playbook. So I have a playbook for retracement that basically involves of a stock moving really fast away from the VWAP with a lot of volume, which eventually sometimes causes it to come back to VWAP to test the VWAP area, and then it could fail, it could break out or whatever. So when I see moves like that, drastic move away from VWAP, really quick move away from VWAP, I just use it to maybe retrace. But always have your outs because it might not retrace all the time. FULC volume coming in. What is Tesla trying to do? We'll see it right. Oh, look at that. The shakeout, boys, the shakeout. So, this is exactly what I would call the shakeout. I did say 2050 was my out because this was the resistance, but realistically I should have given the bottom of 20 or the break of 20. That would have probably been a better stop loss for me. The break of 20 for sure could have probably been a better stop loss. This is all retrospective, but these levels would be used for my plays tomorrow. So right now, clearly retracement back to 21. We would have won on this trade. That's fine though. Actually, no, we would just be breaking even right now. We would not have won. So that's fine. But we're looking at how the stock's trading, the levels that could be used for tomorrow.
Hey Prad, do you want to talk about Bitcoin? Bitcoin, guys, hit 46,573. Like, I actually own some Bitcoin and I'm super happy about that. If I knew, I would get more. And I was talking with Sean about that. So if it dips again, buy the dip for sure. I have a good feeling about Bitcoin somehow. Also, I'm finally in a trade, guys. I went long on AMD. I got it at 107.96. My perfect out would be 108. I think I would set stop order for 107.99. What do you think, Prad?
I have a Bitcoin here. You're talking about AMD, so let me really change real quick for you. What did you do on AMD again? You just went
I went
long what?
106.96.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know your strategy behind it. I don't know what's your idea behind it. I guess you're just trying to go back to the VWAP here.
Well, it kind of looked for me as V-shape, like you know how charts.
Okay.
A little bit that is going to the upside.
Yeah, so it for sure could go to the upside, but this is usually in a no touch area for me because one, it is lunchtime or close to lunchtime. Volume is tapering off, you know. But what is your out on this if the stock goes bad?
Well, I'm just putting out on 108.
No, that's your target. So what is your out?
I got you, but first I want to put my
okay.
My
yeah, so you know, guys, you guys would need to consider these type of questions when you're making these trades, right? When you take an entry, what is your out? Where's a level that you are gonna be wrong in this trade, and you need to say, all right, I gotta call it, step back. I'll try it again on later. So she needs to find that out, and her target's currently 108, which is back to VWAP. Very possible. It does look like it wants to make the run back up there, test it.
That's a good topic, actually. So, for example, you ask me where would be my out. Like, I'm long now. So where would be my out if stock goes down? What actually does now? So I need to understand how much I can allow myself to lose, right?
Correct. And if you do look at the stock, usually what happens is around even dollars, you know, people like to keep it simple. It's easier this way. Around even dollars, there usually be stop limits, orders for people. For example, let's say what's a good even dollar that we can pick right now? 111, right? The high of the day is 11088. So 111 would be the high of the day. And so you could there. If you think the counterparty's idea, like what would the counterparty be doing against you on this trade, it's always a good way to think about your trades. For example, if you are long on 106 and it goes to 111, of course you're happy, but what could the stock do around 111? There could be a lot of stops for people who are short to get out of their position. So when it goes to 111 and those stops trigger, those positions are closing, that means the stock is now going to go even higher and just go skyrocket from 111 to maybe 112 right away, right? So you got to consider these little counterparty psychology parts and understand why stocks do what they do, right? It's because people's minds are thinking in a certain way, and they set their charts up and their stocks up and their levels up in a certain way that causes things to do those. I just saw mRNA, wow, so I would love to see what's going on. Oh my, mRNA down 16%, just going lower and lower. I haven't seen a green print. There we go. Now we're seeing a couple green prints coming in. Currently trading 383, broke down 384. Yep, Moderna 383, Sean. You heard that right. So,
well, I have some news though. Someone asked on the chat that there are news on Moderna. Well, EMA provides safety updates on COVID-19 vaccine on Moderna. Are you vaccinated with Moderna, Prad?
say it again, sorry.
My question or the news?
The news.
The news. EMA provides safety updates on COVID-19 vaccines.
Are they saying it's safe or not safe?
I'm not sure.
Okay, that's scary
check.
because both my shots are Moderna,
That's
1
why I'm
and
asking
2.
if you vaccinated with Moderna.
So
I'm
I
vaccinated
gotta go
with
read
Pfizer.
this report. Trader Prad's going down. Moderna's taking Trader Prad down with them, boys.
Yes, they basically, EMA says that they started assessment to understand whether it's a side effects of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. So how is it related to Moderna?
I'm not too
Maybe
sure.
to all the vaccines. It doesn't says like those are on news. On
Right.
Vaccine world news.
Yeah, I mean, not too sure, but it's clearly affecting it. You know, the volume has not tapered off. It's actually increasing on this downward move, which is insane. We're hitting with the lowest volume time that any stock should have in a day, and this stock is actually increasing in volume, ramping up. So, you know, I'd love to see where the stock goes. The fact that we were at 500 yesterday, guys, 500, and now we're at 383, 386. It's insane. Looks like the low of the day is 381. So we did make a $6 bounce from the low of the day, or $5 bounce. Sorry. Will it go back to VWAP and test 415? I kind of want to take a shot here to go back, but I have a set in stone rule to not take a trades past 11:30 because I always lose when I do this. So I just might have to stick to that rule. I've already broken too many of my rules today and taken way too many hits. Let's see right here. Sorry, I haven't shown you the chart. So we're actually making a nice run back. 388 is what the stock is currently trading at. 390 to be tested soon. Look at Pfizer.
Go Pfizer.
Pfizer. What is Pfizer doing? Also having a bad day, coming down, but not making the ramp back up like Moderna is. Currently trading at 46.4. It's bouncing off the 120 moving average. Okay.
Hey, Prad, let's throw to Sean.
Let's throw to Sean.
Give his comment on Moderna.
Let's do that, Sean.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Sean, actually,
yeah, thanks.
Wait,
Great.
your camera's completely turned off.
Okay, cool. Maybe if you guys, yeah, it's completely turned off. Okay, back to you, Prad. Throw to Neil if you can.
Okay, we're gonna quickly go to Neil's chair here. Neil's camera's turned off too, guys. We don't know why all the cameras are black, so we're gonna go straight back to me. Welcome back to me,
What
guys.
a great day. Shout out to Pro Team. Lucas Rob.
Why
love you.
aren't our cameras
I
on?
feel like this was all my fault. I just, the technical issues are just, you know, we did test them. We don't know what's going on. So we're going to find out and fix all these problems for you guys. We're sorry about that.
But guys, thank you for staying with us. And please, just a kind reminder, again, it's our second show. I remind myself to speak right into the microphone. So guys, it's just our second show. We'll be getting better. We are just a part of you. And here's Sean. Do you want to...
So the boss man's here.
No, I just want to say,
smash the like.
Yo, what's up, guys? Congratulations to both of you for a great show. But I want you to look at a 20-minute chart for Moderna because you'll see some nice resistance levels. We weren't actually here, or support levels. We were here not too many days ago. So take a look. Yeah, 15 or 20 is fine. You'll see some nice bottoms there. If you have to expand it out a little bit more than that. But we'll have a check in that. But watch out for 280 even, guys, on Moderna.
So there you have it, guys. The boss man just came in and gave you guys a sick level to watch. I think he said 380 or 280, Sean? 380, sorry. 380. So there you have it, and he has it right on the nail. Look at that. I can't see the date on here, so I can't really give you the date exactly, but it looks like it made a 380 high. Another one over here bounced off the 380, 380, 380. So guys, he hit it right on the nail. I should have gone long. I don't know why I did it. I didn't. So there you go. Sometimes you gotta break your rules to make money, and sometimes when you break your rules, you get beat up. So,
Here,
right?
show that chart I put in the chat if you can.
Yeah.
Oh, someone says me get out of IMD. That's
So
what I'm
this is
gonna
the
do
chart
now.
that we're looking at. That's, I think, E-signal. That looks beautiful. So yeah, once again, look at the support. Clear support on the chart, guys. Someone said get out of your AMD.
Yeah. It got me a little bit nervous.
You're good. You're only down
Yeah,
maybe
I can
what,
hold,
10
I can
cents. What's
hold.
what's your stop on this? So let's go back to that question on what's your stop on this AMD long.
Well, in case it goes to the down, I would probably exit at 106.50.
Okay. I mean, I was actually where my mouse is hovering right now, so it's not a bad level to call it out. But I think you would fall under the trap that I fell under on FULC, I believe, where you're gonna use the resistance as a support, and it very well could come back all the way to the low of the day, test the low of the day and bounce, or break the low of the day and go lower. So I think the real stop should be the break off low of day, but depending on how many shares you have and how much money you can risk, that's of course gonna take into factors. So if 1650 is your out, I don't disagree with that out. But if you want a real true out where you probably won't get stopped out, I think the real answer there would be the bottom of the day.
So you would say like 105.70 around.
Yeah, so 105.62 is the low of day. I would go for 105.60. 105.50, break of 105.50. But of course, like I said, if your share sizes are not allowing you to take that wide of a stop limit, either you're going to cut the share sizes or you're going to give it a different stop, right?
Yeah.
So always figure out where your entry, where you want your entry, where your exit is going to be for your targets, where your exit's going to be in case you're wrong about the trade, and then accordingly you're going to think about your share size. I know that, like, as a trader, I do this all the time. I just think about share sizes. Oh, I want to go 100 shares, buy 100, exit 100, buy 100, exit 100, or whatever. It's just easier to not think about it. But if you think about the levels first and then the share sizes, your profits are naturally just going to go higher and higher because you are thinking in the risk management way and not just the glory way where you're thinking about, oh, if I take 100 shares here and it goes up $1, that's $100, right? You could think of the profit potential, but if you start flipping your mind around just a little bit to the risk management area, I think you can to the moon, guys, to the moon.
To the moon. Great advice. Thank you, Prad.
So 380 is now coming back to test it. The support that Sean mentioned should be a great place for anyone to maybe get along here and use the 380 as your exit. You can see the low of the day today is exactly 380 to the penny. To the penny, 380 low today. Any vaccine that uses the mRNA technology, well, I'm pretty sure Moderna uses its own technology. I don't think Pfizer uses like Moderna or anything, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me, right? Trade your plan, your trades. Yes, sir. Mr. Adkins, 100% right. Batman can't be Superman, right? Because Batman's just a normal human. He's just got to be Batman. He's got to drive around in a super awesome car, save people, beat up Joker. And Superman's got to do what Superman's got to do, protect people from aliens and outside threat, while Batman's protecting Gotham, right? You got to do what you are capable of. Don't get out of AMD, says Dave G. Valeriia.
Excuse me?
Dave G says, don't get out of AMG. Guys, look at that $5 bounce while we're just sitting here talking about Moderna's 380 level. What else do you guys want? Sean came in, took over for a couple seconds, gave you the 380 level. If you took that 380 level, you would have made maybe $8 a share. And just now, if you did it again, you had another $8 a share. That's 2 times. You have 100 shares in there. That's, $800 twice. That's me now going back to what I just said. Don't do, which is your potential profit thinking. It happens all the time. No matter who you are, no matter how experienced you are. Maybe not to Sean and Neil. These guys have been here for years and years and years. Me only being here a year and a half or so, I still do it. My mind goes there right away. So, yeah. Look at that, guys. Right back to 390. Let's see if it breaks out of here. It created a double bottom, bounced it, does not want to break 380. Buyers are stepping in. They're holding it. They are asking the sellers, what is wrong with you? The stock was at 500. This stock is not undervalued. We're taking this back in our control. We're running it back right here, boys. Run it back, Turbo. You know Run It Back, Turbo?
No. Tell me.
She doesn't know Run It Back, Turbo. We got to send her a song that says Run It Back, Turbo.
Is a song?
It's a producer's tag. I think it goes Run It Back, Turbo. Last but not least, guys, I have about 6 minutes left. I just want to leave you guys with this quick little anecdote by Ray Dalio. I'm pretty sure everyone knows Ray Dalio. Great person, amazing trader. I don't think he still trades, of course. Guys, no pain, no gain, right? The movie with Rock, Mark Wahlberg, no pain, no gain, right? I had pain yesterday. I have pain today. Might have gain tomorrow. But if that doesn't happen, that's fine. We got to go through these struggles, learn from our mistakes, go make mistakes, learn from them, and hopefully not repeat them, right? And if you repeat them, hopefully you learn from those too. No pain, no gain. I remember seeing a comment yesterday of a person saying, they've only been trading for 6 months. And I use that term only specifically, like I picked that term only to be exact, which is, 6 months is not a lot of time. to be profitable. Yeah, I graduated, and by graduation we mean over here, you're able to make money month by month, but 6 months is not enough time to be gradual, have see profits come in. So if you're not at that level yet, don't give up. Just keep going at it, keep trying, and you don't need to put your own capital to work. There's tons of paper softwares out there where you can, turn your mindset to, this is not paper money, this is real money. This is what I had to do in all my paper accounts. This is not paper money. This is real money. This is actual money. Even if I lose $5 of paper money, I treat it like it was actual money. I would get upset and I would get happy and actually treat it like that. Take trades the way you would take it in actual live environment. And of course, there's going to be a drastic difference from real and paper executions and the fills. But it's okay, man. Don't get upset, He's actually in chat right now. I don't want to pick on him and take his name or anything, but you got it, dude. Just focus on it. Keep going back at it. Go for paper trading a little bit. Don't put your capital at work. Put paper trading. Learn strategies. Go read some books. There's tons of educational content on TraderTV.Live. Valeriia is always here to help you. We're here to help you. The morning show, the night show, evening show. Guys, we're here. You guys, ask your questions. We'll always here for you. Valeriia?
Well, Prad, thank you for words of wisdom. I would just add to your words that I treat my paper account as real money. And I think it's very important at that period when I'll go live, and I will go live. So thank you very much for joining us today. We appreciate your support. Sorry again for some technical issues. We'll be getting better, right, Prad? Let's
for sure, guys. Once again, I apologize.
Great. We'll be getting better, I promise.
Yeah, we'll be getting better at this. We apologize for all the technical issues. We will see you tomorrow, same place, same time, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. and eventually till 3 p.m. Can't wait to see you guys here. Moderna now going straight through 390, 391, 13. Can't stop, won't stop. Let's see if it breaks 400. This is my time with you guys. Thank you for coming by. Love you guys. Peace.